Yes, guys. Welcome to another episode of Matt Zena Acting Tips. Today could possibly be the most important episode I've ever brought out. Because really, it's not always about what you learn. And you guys have learned so much from coming along with me on this journey. You've learned so much about mindset, marketing, branding, acting. But all of that is absolutely useless if you do not have the discipline when nobody's there to inspire you, when nobody's there to tell you what to do or keep you accountable, when nobody's there inside of your head to tell you to do it. It's all irrelevant unless you have the discipline. The discipline. Yes, I'm going to say it 3 times. The discipline to do it on your own. And that, for me, is really the secret, or one of the many secrets to success, but definitely one of the main ones that I see really successful people employing. They do things when nobody's there to tell them to do it. Now, there's a few ways to do that. Yes, we start off with discipline. But really, you want a lot of these things to become a habit. You have to have discipline to first create a habit. So if you can really work on this idea or understanding that you need to do something repeatedly until you do it subconsciously, i.e. it becomes a habit, you are in a very good position. But remember, it takes discipline to do it in the first instance. Your discipline, a lot of the time, is when you allow emotion to come into the process. Emotion will help you with discipline, as will understanding the process. So if you understand that, look, actually, you don't have to be disciplined with something for the rest of your life, for the whole entirety of your career. You only have to be disciplined with it in the first instance until you find yourself doing something automatically. And once you start doing things that you've been taught or that you know are going to lead to success, and once they start becoming habits and habitual, success does become inevitable. And that's why discipline is so important. But the only problem with discipline is a lot of the time we can be disciplined, but it runs out. Or psychologically, we seem to think that this is our life now. We have to work this hard on this discipline, and this isn't as fun as I thought it'd be. If you actually really engage with this process properly, you will realize that actually it doesn't work like that. I've just mentioned it. You actually only have to be disciplined for a set period of time. It's not forever, because eventually those things that you're being disciplined about will become habitual. So what type of things? You're an actor. What type of things am I talking about? So the discipline to when you've got a self-tape, you've been taught, look, to elevate your scene, you've got to apply this method. But what happens? You get that self-tape, you rush it, and you just kind of go, learn it, and then just act it out. You've not done any method, prep. You just getting you're getting that self-tape sent. But you know when you're in class with me or another acting coach, you know that when you are disciplined and it's not really discipline, it's just somebody telling you what to do. You know that you get a 20, 30% better scene from employing these techniques. But when nobody's watching, do you do those same techniques when you have a self-tape at home on your own? Do you work as hard? And that is the secret to acting success. That is the secret to discipline. That is what discipline is. So to summarize, if you genuinely want to elevate your success and become incredibly successful in this industry or any other, you have to have discipline. to do things when nobody's watching. Do things that you know are really, really going to lead you towards success. But to summarize again, what I was saying is that particular discipline doesn't have to be maintained over a ridiculous length of time. And this is why people give up, because they seem to think, because being ultra disciplined isn't always the nicest feeling. I get that. But when you realize and when you come to the understanding that you only actually have to be disciplined for a certain amount of time, and when you know that really the discipline doesn't have to be worked on anymore, you know that whatever it was actually becomes a habit. And that's how you build up these habits towards success. And it's like, right, I've done that, that's become a habit, on to the next. I've done that, that's become a habit, on to the next. And you just steadily build up these amazing habits that are just absolutely rocket ship you to the moon. Wow, right. That was a passionate episode, I think. I really, really enjoyed that because it's something that I truly, truly believe in, genuinely. If you've got any questions, make sure you put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. But otherwise, make sure that you subscribe, you pass on this YouTube channel, tell everybody about it. And make sure that you subscribe and make sure you like this video and make sure you share it. Okay, much love everyone, and I will see you next week for another episode of Matt's Inner Acting Tips.